in my journey as a girl, as a woman, as a lady, as a woman, like I feel I am limitless. I don't have limit in what I do. I always try to do the best and to be the best I am in every field I am in. Being a daughter to somebody, being a girl in the nation, being a woman, and yet to be a wife to someone, I feel like I am bounded. I have no limits because as we were created, we were not cast on stone that you're supposed to be something.
Awesome.
So I feel so unbounded, and I feel like I can do amazing things. And in that, if everybody is like that, we can make a beautiful world together. With your unlimitedness, my unlimitedness, imagine how world would be a beautiful place. Yeah. Oh my God. I have my own fears. I get attached. I love too much, and most of the time, I kind of avoid that feeling. I've been hurt before. I've been in the situation of love. I know I can love, but I don't think I've ever gotten the love back. So the lucky guy might be that someone who will love me unconditionally. I am very dynamic. I find myself doing my own things, but I'm based in Moranga Hospital. Earlier along, I was working in other places. If I list, there are several hospitals. I've worked in Auswan, I've worked in Meridian, I've worked in Aga Khan, I've worked in Nairobi Hosi. I've done part-time jobs, but I'm currently based in Moranga Hospital. It's my home hospital because that's where I feel like I am right now, but I'm planning to leave soon. I feel like I want to take, I need change. Sometimes change is natural. Yin yang all day. Yin yang has some aspect of change. I feel like we can't resist change, and change is natural. So I feel like every day should be a change, and we should accept whatever comes and just flow. When I post something, I'll let you know. I get text messages from some girls. I will not mention their names, but I feel like I inspire somebody every day with my little or whatever I do. I feel like somebody gets something from me, and maybe doing that will inspire somebody who really feel limited to be unbounded. And I'm from the village, I can tell you for sure. In the village, there is no much exposure, and you'll have that low esteem as a village girl, and you feel like, wow, I can't do this. But I've come to realize no man is limited, and you can do all things, and especially the Bible says you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. I believe that God strengthens me every day. The village, because most of the things nimekuja kujua nikiwa mkubwa. You get? I had this parent who will take us somewhere to get to see things, but I find the village, all the rural areas, so I can say uncivilized. Is it the right word to use? Due to lack of better word, I can say there's no much going on. There's a lot of low esteem levels because those kids are not exposed to anything. I couldn't stand in front of people, but I feel like I want to, but I don't have the courage to. And then there's no, I can say, there's no push to something that you love. There's something called mental slavery. I feel like it's too much in the rural areas or in our cultural sites. And based to that, I feel like I have a lot of talents that could have been established when I was a kid, and I didn't have the platform to. Like now, if you compare my primary school and Nova Pioneer, maybe, I don't think we're in the same page. But out here, we can be in the same page because you later become this person, or you awaken to reality and to exposure to everyday activity that maybe you didn't know when you were a kid. And childhood can cost you a lot in life. What inspires me is that life is a gift, and we should always give it the best. And every time I woke up, and I love this saying, it's a beautiful day to be alive. Working in a hospital also has taught me a lot that life is short, and we don't have another life. That inspires me the most. Yeah. My lowest moments is when we lose a life. when we are treating a patient, I don't feel anything, but I feel something when a patient dies, and it affects me a bit. But I've been hardening every day, because early along I could even lose somebody looking like any relative, like my brother, my dad, my mom. If somebody dies, it hits me. Oh my God, this is like your mother, this is like your father, it's like your brother. So death is inevitable, but it's hit so hard. And I feel it's the most challenging things to go through. So I would do anything for a patient to just save a life. I don't know, there's so many, but there's I can base them on one thing, on mental health. That's why I decided to take that line. Because you can be so sick, but the perspective and your aspects, and I can call it stigma maybe, can make you die in 1 minute. So let me give you a case scenario of a man who is diabetic, who is having a chronic wound, who is psychologically okay, but one day somebody wake up and tell them, you're going to chop off your limb because your limb can't be able to supply blood anymore. The way I'm going to tell that person, you're going to lose a limb, determines how that man is going to take the whole situation. That calls the mindset. That the way I tell you something now and the way somebody else tells you can be different. I tell you, I think the best thing we can ever do to you is to get rid of this rib. There's a way I can tell you and you get it very well and you accept it very well. But there's somebody who will just bump to you and tell you, tutakata hii mguu. Hii mguu hauhitaji tena. You know, if first of all you're traumatizing this person, it's not easy to lose part of your body. If you get 1 inch of your body taken off from you, you'll be a very different person. And you may end up not loving yourself anymore. And even if you're the billionaire of this life, even if you're the most, oh my God, the most beautiful girl, the most cute guy, it is going to change drastically. And that leads to depression. And these people don't die of the stigma or the limb itself. They die of depression and the trauma that people causes. And especially as health workers, all the people around you when you're having problems. So the bigger picture of everything is how we handle situations. There's a way I can approach you and you see a big thing like a small thing. Yeah. I would say we are different. The way we don't look alike, we are all different. And there's something called emotional intelligence. We all don't have the same level of emotional intelligence. There's somebody who will tell you, like the way you said Spider-Man, maybe they want to make fun of it, but it doesn't come out as a fun thing to that person. Yeah. So the beauty of it, you assess the situation, you see, how if I tell this person this, how are they going to react to that? So this is somebody in pain and you're calling them Spider-Man. It's not funny, you know. Maybe you can approach it and tell them, hi, can I help you? How can I help you? And you know, even the way we talk, our Kikuyu language is not so soft. But sometimes you can make it soft by asking somebody, Kariki, you get? Or you ask somebody, how can I help you? I understand you're in pain. What do you think we should do? If you're not even a medic, anybody can cause pain with their statements, not even health workers. As long as we're human beings, we all need to develop a culture of emotional intelligence. Don't say things to stigmatize people. Don't say things that you wouldn't want somebody to say to you. And that gets to being human. Humanity is great. If you're human enough, you can be able to handle anyone. Yeah, it's so joyous to introduce you to my YouTube channel. I am ready for correction. I stand to be corrected. You can find me on my YouTube channel. I am Unbounded Mary because I believe we can all come together with our limitless. with no limits and make the world a better place for all of us, with or without problems. And for my patients, I always say, if problems weren't there, life wouldn't be beautiful. So it's up to us to take challenges as they come. And hands on, if the world gives you lemon, you make lemonade out of it. And I believe when you spread love, spreading love, I mean spreading love. Be your brother's keeper. And let's not wait for problems to learn. I think most of us learn from a problem and then we change the whole situation drastically. So even if it's not happening to you, it can happen to you. Don't be a signpost. Don't be that person who says, that person is so sick. You can also be so sick. So whatever you would want people to do to you, do to them. And as long as we are not perfect, let's learn to correct each other when we are wrong. You can find me on Instagram. My name is Mary_Ashley_she and _love. That's my Instagram handle. You can also find me on YouTube, Unbounded Mary. Yeah, subscribe. Don't forget to share. Yeah, don't forget to share, subscribe, and comment if you have something to tell me. I'll take it positively. I don't fear insights. I am very happy that you are able to share what I have in mind. We can do this together as a family. On WhatsApp, I don't want to share my number right now, but we can talk on those platforms.